Hi guys, Dan at Viking Aquatics UK. Just a quick update video on how the fish room's going. Starting to come together nicely now. We've been in a new house a couple of days ago. So the tanks are well bedding in. Added a few new plants as well lately, so some of them are my old plants and I brought them into the fish room. And some of my new ones. Everything's going really well. So I took the red-tailed catfish in as well. I've had to move them into this tank for a little bit. I have ordered a pool pond now just because I'm not going to have time to build the pond in time for what they need. So I've ordered a pool pond. Really good idea I got off Raz at Terraback Aquatics. Really good channel. But a pool pond, it's going to go in the garage just for now because I've insulated the garage. So that'll be there for the free catfish, which will allow me enough time that I need to build a more permanent indoor heated pond. I'd like it in the house rather than the garage if possible, because I'm really going to miss the catfish being in the house. The tiger shovel-nosed cat and the hybrid cat I've had from really small and I've grown them up big, so I really miss having them in the house. I will be out in the garage a lot, but I like seeing them on a night as well, just before I go to bed. Yeah, their red tail's doing really well in there. I've had to move a lot of the smaller fish out of here as well for him. They'll do him for now, so he's going in the pool pond. And the hybrid red tail will be going in the pool pond. And the tiger shovel nose will be going in the pool pond. I'd like to keep my massive old plaque. You see him at the back there, is as big as the red tail. He's a beast. It's the thickness of his head though as well. I'd like to keep him and the Asian in here for now, but the Asian definitely. The plaque might have to go into the pool pond. Just shows you how big common plaques get. He is a sailfin, but he's basically just a common plaque out. You see the thickness of him there, he's massive. So he must be getting on a bit now. And the pike's coming out of here soon as well. I might have to think of something else to put in this tank then. True parrot's looking beautiful, as always. Across in this tank right next to it is the baby monster tank. So there's the young peacock bass there. There's a lot of algae on the glass in this tank tonight. Sorry about that. I have cleaned the outside, but I could do with cleaning the inside. Don't like spooking them too much. There's a lot of wood in there now though for hiding places. See one of the red devils there. Most of them are hiding in there tonight. These guys have been a bit peckish, so I'm going to feed them now. Got their food out ready. I'm going to be doing it on my own again now. There we go. See the pike there nailing him. I really am going to miss having the catfish in here, in the house. They'll be happy in the garage. I'm doing it nice in there too. It's took a long time to get it nice in this fish room, and then I like sitting in here a lot, so I'll miss having them in here. The 3 cats there, 3 musketeers. There was always the fish though that I knew I'd have to get a pool pond eventually. Oh, there's Odin. It's my youngest son. Got him and Princess in. Princess is our French bulldog. They're both in here with me tonight, enjoying the fish. Princess is taking a liking to the mussels and the shrimp, that's right. She's cottoned on that if she comes in at feed time, she'll get some too. Odin with his Spitfire. Yeah, so the fish are doing really well. I actually finally got Asian Arowana certificate framed on the wall as well. So I framed it like last week, but I finally put it up on the wall. Malaysian golden crossback. That's my old palm, I've had that a while. This one's new though. It's a Monstera minima, I think. It's not actually a true Monstera, that one, but it has the lovely fenestrated leaves. And I recently got my first ever Thai constellation. It's tiny, absolutely tiny. My yucca there as well. Acacias. This one I've always known it as a monkey leaf, but it's another type of Monstera. Gets nicknamed monkey leaf, just like this one gets nicknamed Swiss cheese plant. But that's a Monstera too. It's a big old plant this. I'm actually really excited about this. I've had it a while, but it needed repotting, and I've recently repotted it. It was in normal soil, and I've put it in big chunky irrigated mix, and I've made my own after watching YouTube videos moss pole. I just made it with stuff I already had, so the only thing I actually bought was a moss, and the other stuff I made it out of, I had it all to hand, so it's not the best to look at, but it didn't cost me anything, so bonus. Hopefully it'll start climbing up that now. There is more behind there, but it's getting a lot of light here, it likes it. I am more excited about it. So that's my favourite Monstera, but I've got another Monstera here, and that Monstera actually has its roots going into this tank, so it has no pot, no soil, it's just feeding off the water. It was originally an experiment to see how it'd do. Would it just survive or would it thrive? And if you go back here, there we go. So this leaf here was already coming through when I just put it in, but it was only just uncurling. Lovely, nice, big fenestrated leaf. But if you look, I noticed yesterday morning a fresh leaf uncurling there, and there's another one at the back, and they've both started forming in the stem while it's been in this tank, so that means that it would work, it could thrive. So I'm going to climb it up the wall, keep it in there and climb it up the wall. I can always retrain the pothos either side. But I'm really happy about that, working in the fish tank. And also, one of my plants I love the most, it's right at the back here, I've had it ages. It's a philodendron. I don't know what type of philodendron it is. If anyone knows, I'd love them to tell me. I got this as a tiny little cutting a long time ago. It's killed all down the back of the tank because it loves the light, and I've just left it how it is. You look, its roots out. Its roots go, these are its roots here. They come all the way down. A lot of the root system over there, and some of them are trained into the soil. So under this sand there is soil. But that philodendron I actually got as a cutting for free off a mate of mine that works at Welsh Mountain Zoo. So he was at the Welsh Mountain Zoo for my son's birthday. In fact, it was his It's his second birthday, and he's gone 3 now, so I had it nearly 2 years. Just over a year. About a year and a half maybe. It took a while to get it going. It was only a little leaf, no root and a bit of stem. And now I think it's going to explode, so I want to train that up that wall as well. But yeah, I'm really happy about that. Back onto this one. I need to give these a little bit more food yet. A bit closer. See the hybrid nailing it there. Here comes the red tail. Oh, tiger silver nose. Oh, nearly had 2 at once then. So greedy, the catfish. I love them though. I will drop a couple in after, just one by one, for the Asian to pick off the top. Because he is greedy, but he's a bit more slow of an eater. Like some one at a time. There we go. The giant grom is settled in well as well. He's doing really well. See the size of the plaque there. It's a big tank this. He's still huge. The flagtail. I recently lost Flash. Any of my old subscribers remember my big flagtail. It's twice the size of that one in depth. I loved him. I had him years as well. He's one of my oldest fish that I've owned, you know, longest I've owned. Growing him from small. He was a lot bigger than this one. He recently died, so I was gutted about that. Yeah, they are going to need the pool pond, these cats now. It's a red tail that needs it the most, but these two are going to need it anyway. Yeah, so that's that side of the room. And so we've got the monster tank there, with the baby monster tank, sorry, in the corner. It looks tiny. It does go back a lot further than that. It's just I've tucked it in behind this big tank. And then move over to this one. I prepped a bit of food for in here as well today. For the ray. Well, for them all, but the ray's gonna need a bit. I have to chop it up for this tank though. The last tank I fed, I give him whole mussels and shrimp. The thing is with these though now, they won't get fed. So they had a lot of food then, but they won't get fed now for another 2 days. The only thing I will do is I'll do a little water change on that tank now tonight. After the plaque's been round, you can see him busy now. The plaque will go around hoovering up all the last bits of particles of food that they haven't ate off the prawns and mussels. Then I'll do a slight water change, and then tomorrow I will put a whole courgette in, mainly for the plaque. And the true parrot likes a bit, the giant grom likes a bit, and the flagtail and the plaque like a lot. So I'll nail that whole courgette tomorrow. Calming down now, they are. the flagtail as well, you can see just eating the film off the surface of the water there. So helpful, the flagtails, really good about flash. There's the ray up the front. I thought I had a heater guard big enough for that heater as well. It's a big heater. This tank's 5 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot, and that heater's big enough and reliable enough to know that the water's spot on. But it's quite long. It's an Ahim one because it's so long. None of my heater guard is long enough, so I've ordered one. Should be here hopefully tomorrow. And get that heater covered up. That's why I've left the rocks over there to try and keep the ray from that corner. Seems to be working for now. Up here as well, so these are my Alocasias, but this one here I've had a while. Massive leaves on this. I never even realised it was an Alocasia till recently. I've always just known it as an elephant ear because it gets called, it's one of the nicknames, the elephant ear. Massive leaves on it. I've grown it big. It's actually got a new leaf coming through at the minute at the back there. But yeah, it's I've always known it as an elephant ear, but it's that's just its nickname. It's an Alocasia gigantea. I can't pronounce that, but California, I think. Yeah, but I love that plant. I've had it a while, but this one's new. Alocasia cupra, which is basically for copper. I loved it. Was the copper colour that made me really like it in the shop. See, really metallic. It's called Alocasia cupra and it's nicknamed Red Secret, but I actually went in that day for this one. Alocasia Jacqueline. And this one's got a new leaf growth on it. It's one of the reasons why I picked it out of the group of them. See, it's a big leaf uncurl in there. It's got this leaf there. Yeah, that one's new. Got some more Alocasias here as well. Big calathea at the back. It's massive, that one. One of my smaller calatheas. This calathea here, small one, I've actually had a lot longer than I've had that big one at the back, but that's a calathea medallion. This one is a calathea Mayanoto, I think. Probably murdering the pronunciation on that. Anyway, the fish are watching me, so let's get a feed in there. Just dim down the light a bit. Go. See the Jardini nailing him. The ray hasn't realised there's any there yet. See the fire eel coming out, that's a chunky one. Loves his mussels and shrimp. This one's trying to look for bloodworm, he's fussy, that fire eel. Ray's looking for the food now. There she goes. I love how they pounce on the food. I got sick of seeing that. It's like an Arowana strike and a ray pounce. I love seeing that. It's going a bit close to that heater. I can't wait to get that guard on it. See that now, there we go. And 2 pieces are as good as gone now. I did actually sell one of my platinum male convicts and one of my Jack Dempseys. I just kept one of each because I don't want any arguments in the tank and stuff. Texas cichlid, just there, settling in well. Get stuck in the tank. Jardini with a mouthful of food, mouthful of muscle. It's colouring up lovely now. A little bit more in from. A little bit more in from. Plus side to the catfish going in the pool pond is the ray can move into their tank, but I will miss them still. It's going to be positive. I'll be in the garage all the time anyway. Right, well, video's getting a bit long now, sorry about that. I've got a few more tanks to show as well, but I'll show them on the next one. If you want to like and subscribe, much appreciated. Hope you've enjoyed the video, my updates. Let us know what you think. And now the growth season started. Now coming into spring. Makes you just want to plant, yeah, so I'll be doing more in a garden as well, but I do love my indoor plants. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care, bye bye for now. Skull.